Hey, what's up YouTube? So for today's video I'm going to be going over my haul, but before I do, I got a few comic book supplies in. I was doing some little doodling around with some airbrushing. I got the new Copic airbrush system. This is the ABS3 kit right here. ABS3 kit, and I also got this compressor. Oh, it's a little desktop airbrush compressor to do some messing around with my Copics. And what got me into that was this guy, Wilkerson art. I'll put a link to his website and his YouTube in the description, but he has only 15 subscribers and he did some work for the 2018 Fleer Ultra comic book cards. So I started watching some of his stuff on YouTube and he's pretty good. He's only got, at the time of his video, he's only got 2 videos posted and he's only got 15 subscribers, so he's a really talented artist. Go check him out. But yeah, stick around for the haul. For today's video, I'm going to be going over a giant haul that I have been collecting for about a month. Stuff that I got online, stuff that I got from some LCSs, and got an omnibus book, big trade paperback, Hack/Omnibus Volume 1. It collects like a bunch of stuff from Hack/ from like the very beginning. Like it has the first Hack/ story in here, and then it has Hack/ Girls Gone Dead, which I think is number 2 from the original series, and then some other like one-shots and stuff like that. So picked that up. I read the first one, haven't read the other ones yet. I also picked up a watch. I got this about 2 months ago. You can see it's a Invictica limited edition Marvel watch. I picked this up on a cruise when I went right before we moved to the new house. But it's Captain America watch. And then they have all kinds of specials. Like I think I picked this one up for 60% off. But it's a heavy watch. Yeah. That's it. It's a beast. Captain America. And they're so big, I took out like all those links just to fit it to my wrist. But here's the original price tag. $1,300. I think I paid like $500 for it. Something like that. Sick watch though. Super sick. For my comic books this week, this is some stuff that I got in the mail. This is Francesca Mattina's Batman 50. A lot of Batman 50s coming up this last couple weeks. Danger Girl Gallery Edition. You know how to get me some J. Scott Campbell. Just collects a lot of his Danger Girl works. It's got a couple posters. Centerfold posters in there. Got Fluff Fairyland and I Hate Fairyland #1. I never picked these up from the original series, and I've been collecting a lot of Scotty Young's works. I figured I'd grab those while they're still affordable. Francesca Mattina Suicide Squad 44. That one came out this week. Or last week? That one came out last week. Project Superpowers. Yeah, a lot of the stuff came out over the last couple weeks because I get some of my stuff, my previews in shipments now. Francesca Mattina's Spawn 287. Unnatural issue 1. I was really looking forward to this one. Pre-ordered that one a while ago. Walking Dead 181. Picked up the regular cover and the Sequence cover. Thief of Thieves 38. I have 1 through 37, so it's been like a year they finally started bringing that show back. Immortal Hulk #2, some Alex Ross artwork. Got some Art Germ, Catwoman #1. Got some Adam Hughes, Superman. Picked that up specifically for Adam Hughes. Another Adam Hughes, Captain America #1. And then the, this isn't Alex Ross, is it? Maybe. I don't remember who did that one. Astonishing X-Men 13. Not sure why I picked that one up, but it was on my list. Batman 50, the regular cover. X-Men Gold 31, continue on with that run. Farmhand number 1, got that for the Image number 1s. Oof, John Boy Myers. Scooby-Doo Apocalypse number 27. Excited to see some John Boy Myers coming up. X-23 number 1. Really like that cover. Okie dokie. So there's the first lot of books. Here's some stuff that I got from an LCS. I already had a copy of this. This is another copy. Harmony of Darkness, Ashes to Ashes, the director's version. I have this book, another J. Scott Campbell. A versus X, round 3. There's 3 different covers. There's one that's color for both characters, one that's color for only Rogue, and then one that's color for only Mrs. Marvel. I don't think I had this one yet. I think I had the one that were Rogue colored, and I have the one that's both colored. I found this one for $5, so I grabbed it. X-Men Gold number 30. I didn't grab this book. This one somehow slipped through my orders, and I wound up getting like 3 copies of the Wedding Special. Picked up the second printing of the Wedding Special. Ordered that one special from Midtown, I think. Speaking of Midtown, this week came out Amazing Spider-Man number 1, J. Scott Campbell cover. And last week, or 2 weeks ago, this one came in. It's the Spider-Man 801, I'm pretty sure it is. But together they make the little puzzle. It's pretty sick. Really like those covers. I wound up putting these in a with a fullback and a halfback. I learned that trick from, who was that, Doom? Doom sent me a couple books and they were real secure when you put a halfback and a fullback, so I gave those a special treatment. Alright, to continue on, I got Madame Mirage number 1. The first look. This is the first appearance of Madame Mirage, and it's a retailer incentive. They have this exact same cover in full color, and then the retailer incentive, I think it's a 1 in 25, where it's all sketch cover. So I wanted the rarest first appearance that I could find. Velocity, my favorite Image hero. This was a set that I picked up of 1 through 3. I don't have these yet, so I had to pick those up. First appearance of Velocity. Or actually, first appearance of Velocity is in this book, X-Force number 1. I'm pretty sure it's also the first appearance of Riptide. I think she makes a first appearance in this book as well. Or maybe not. I think it's Riptide. Ballistic, I know, is in there. There's a couple other. Liberty Girl. Got the first appearance, or not first appearance of Liberty Girl, but Liberty Girl number 1, first issue. Picked it up because it's patriotic. Like the whole patriotic thing. Deviate number 24. I thought this was a Campbell cover. It was real insinuative, if that's even a word, that it was, but it wound up not being. Cyberforce number 1. I think this is from the Ashes to Ashes series. I think it's like the 3rd volume. Catwoman sketch cover for Catwoman number 1. Project Superpowers. This was a free issue that I got from the Francesco Mattina. Lady Mechanica number 1. This is not from the first series. I don't 100% remember which series it's from, but it's Joe Bennett's artwork. Some of these gotta go in Mylar still. This is Jasmine Crown of Kings number 1, but it's the Con exclusive from David Nakayama, DNA. Limited to 350. Picked that one up because it's the Jasmine number 1, but also I like the DNA artwork. Lazarus number 1. This was $5. It's my second copy of the book. I'm a fan of the Lazarus, so picked that up. Also, I got a Michael Turner. Is this Michael Turner? Yep. Wizard World Philly exclusive. Got that one for cheap, so I grabbed it. Madame Mirage #1. This is the Wizard World Philly exclusive 2007 limited 2,000 copies. I think I paid like $3 for that, so I wasn't gonna turn that one down. This is a Dawn book. Divinica. It's got Dawn's signature on it. Not too huge into the signatures, but this I do like Dawn's artwork, so I wound up going for it. Spider-Woman #1 from the Prego Spider-Woman. This is Batman 50 sketch cover, which is weird because it has like it's a sketch cover underneath, but it also has like a dust jacket. It's kind of trippy. You can almost see the Batman logo behind through the dust jacket. Ooh, I got a Paul Green book. I forgot to pick this one up. C2E2 cosplay exclusive, limited to 250. Paul Green, where she's dressed up as Rogue. This is Cyber Spectre #1, Jamie Tyndall. Grim Fairy Tales 102. This looks like Mike DeBalfo artwork. And The Darkness, Age of Darkness, The Dark One, Age of Darkness. And I forget who this is, but I think it's also Mike DeBalfo. No, that's not his style. Not sure who did this one. I'll have to check that one out. Figure out why I picked it up. A lot of books I'll buy specifically because a certain artist or because I really like the cover. That might be just one that I picked up because I like the Maleficent looking cover. Swamp Thing. This is my favorite Swamp Thing cover. This is #9. Alex Ross recently did a homage to this cover and it came out spectacular, but the color composition is off the charts with this book. I love this book. Aquaman, same color composition. It's my favorite Aquaman cover. This is number 45. But the color composition from this book from like 1967, I think this book came out. It's immaculate. I love that. Here's a couple of books that I picked up from MegaCon that I forgot that got lost in translation during the move, and I forgot that I picked them up, but J. Scott Campbell's Hunt for Wolverine. They have two other covers for this. There's a yellow cover and a sketch cover. I only picked up the blue cover on this one. Not sure why. Just didn't feel like spending all the extra money for different colors, I guess. New Mutants #1. These I picked up the extra cover C and cover D. The artwork changed. These are also signed, but I'm sure you guys, if you watch my videos, then you already, if you watch this particular video, I bought cover A and B. I normally get all 4 covers from Campbell's website, but I was in the middle of a plane on the way to Costa Rica when these things went live, and the plane didn't have reception going over the Gulf. So I bought cover A and B when we landed because that was all that was left. So I picked up C and D at the convention. This book, Gloria and Angela #1. This is probably my 8th copy of this book. Every time I find this in the dollar boxes, these next, pretty much next couple stacks of books I think are all dollar box books, but this is the first appearance of Darkchild. So you take this book out and you flip it over, you'll see Darkchild, Max Impress #1. Every time I see it in the dollar box, it's always Gloria and Angela #1 showing, but Darkchild #1 is first appearance of Darkchild. So yeah, I see it in dollar boxes quite often. Every time I see it, I grab it. Love me some Darkchild. This is also Gloria and Angela #1, but I think this is a one-shot that came out. I think it came out a month before this one, either a month before or a year before. but this one is the first appearance of the Dark Child, so make sure you grab the right one. Iron Man, Tony Stark's Iron Man #1. I heard this is a really good story, so I grabbed one of these. I didn't grab any. There's like 15 different variants. For some reason, I didn't grab any. Days of Hate #1. I had the second printing of this one. I saw the first printing in a $1 box, so I grabbed it. Francesco Matina's Flash #50. Keep that little run going. Die #1. Robert Kirkman's secret book that came out. I pre-ordered through my comic shop the one that says like I'm Paul, I'm Mark, and I'm drunk at the bottom. I haven't got that one in the mail yet though. I found 2 copies of this X-Men #8, first appearance of Belladonna from the 1990s series. I found a newsstand version and a regular version, so I grabbed both of those. America #1. I'm not sure if this is the first appearance of America Chavez or not. I haven't done too much research on it, but I saw the #1 for in the. This was actually $4.50. Paid $4.50 for that. These next couple are priced as marked as price. Price is marked. This was $6. X-Men 143. I didn't have this one in my run, so I grabbed it. I did have a copy of this one that's already graded at a 9.8, but this one looked like it was 9.8 worthy. First appearance of Jubilee for $15, so I grabbed one of those. I paid 50 cents for this guy. First appearance of Legion. New Mutants 26 is this? Yeah. It's not in the best condition. You can see there's a couple ripples at the top right there. And I don't know if this is part of the comic or if it's actually soiling. But see right there through the Spider-Man, it's like almost like a stain on it or something, or a water spot or something. It's 50 cents, so I'm not gonna complain about it. Captain Canuck #1. I think this is like volume 3 for this book. That's it. I paid like $1 for this book, but it's got a $5 price tag on the top loader that I stuck it in. Superboy #9. It's the first appearance of the Tiger Shark, is that? It's my second copy of this book. It's $3, so I grabbed it. Tales of Darkness 1/2 was $1. Some Mark Silvestri, I think this was. Yep, so I grabbed that one for the cover artist. This is David Finch, Charlie's Angels #1. This one is Francesca Mattina, Flash 49. Flash 49. I think this is Elias Chateau. I forget how you pronounce his last name. But it's Unholy Ruin #2, Lady Death. Bought this one because I like the cover. Daredevil 604. See this girl kind of sitting there. She's got the Daredevil tattoo on her back. Fathom #1, bringing back some Michael Turner. Harley Quinn 44. And Tank Girl #1, or Tank Girl All Stars #1. So, last stack. I found the Adam Hughes Supergirl in the $1 box, so I grabbed that one. This book, I was really happy to find this book. I don't know who the artist is, but I really like the cover. It's Punisher, the Frankencastle Punisher. That is a sick looking cover. Punisher #11. Yeah, I really like that. It looks really good in a Mylar. Generations #1, Art Germ. This is a cool $1 box, Art Germ. Batman vs Superman #4. Just flipping through $1 boxes and see some Art Germ, I'm gonna grab it all day long. Crusaders #3. Got a little Art Germ signature on it. And you can tell it's Art Germ just by looking at it for a second. And you start looking around for the signature, you see Art Germ for $1, you're gonna grab it. Another art germ, Birds of Prey number 11. It's a kissing cover, so it's a double whammy. Got art germ and a kissing cover. Lobo's back, number 1. I think this is the origin of Lobo, if I'm not mistaken. There's something significant about this book, so I grabbed it for $1. I'm gonna have to start going through some of these books and getting them in some boxes. I think this is a Ben Oliver cover, but I really liked it. Control, number 3 of 6. Yeah, I really like that cover, so I grabbed it. Got some Greg Horn, Mrs. Marvel. Paid $1 each for those. Those are really nice looking covers. I'm not sure if I already had those in my Greg Horn collection. I gotta make a list. I saw Mrs. Marvel number 20 in the dollar boxes, so I picked up both copies. They're both super, super crisp. I picked up a copy on eBay maybe 2 years ago, and I paid, I think, $15 for it, and I sent it into CGC. It came back at a 9.0 because I tried to press out some wrinkles that were in the top and they didn't press out. So I wound up getting a 9.0. I wish I would have just held off, because I think one of these is a 9.6 to 9.8 and the other one is a 9.4 to 9.6. I'm not sure. They're both like almost perfect, but this one has like a printing error that goes down the vertical of the book, and you can kind of see it right down there. I'm not sure if that would take away from a 9.8. I'm sure it would take away from a 10 or 9.9, but maybe not a 9.8. I'm not sure. Gotham City Sirens. I picked up 5, 6, and 7 of this book to make up the puzzle. If I can have it backwards, I think it goes this way. Does it go that way? Looks like it. So yeah, 5, 6, and 7. The Joe Benitez Gotham City Sirens. Got a set of those. Those are hard books to find. Adam Hughes Barbed Wire, the Books A Million version. It's all out in the dollar box. And then the last book. This was Glory and Evangeline number 1. I put this one in a My Light 4 because it's a wraparound cover, and it's pretty sturdy on a My Light 4 without any board in it at all. So it seemed like a pretty good idea. Yeah, it's about as sturdy as a Mylar with a halfback. So My Light 4 is pretty sturdy. Very thick plastic. That's my haul. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next week. Peace!